I didn't realize I was holding my breath until the box hit the floor. It landed with a soft thud against the concrete, puffing out a cloud of dust and time. And in that exact moment, before the sound had even fully settled, Max lunged. Not a jump, not a bark, not some goofy golden retriever moment.
A growl. A nip.
A warning. 12 years I'd known this dog. He'd backed away from spiders. He let babies tug his ears. He once got scared of a balloon. But today, Max bared his teeth at me. Over a cardboard box. My name is Jack Everett, and that Saturday had started like any other. A pot of coffee, a to-do list, and the stubborn optimism that I might finally clean out the garage my dad left behind. He passed 2 years ago. Heart attack. Middle of a hike in the Cascades. It was sudden and silent, and I think part of me never believed he was truly gone. His boots were still by the door. His watch missing. I lived in his house now, out in Ashwood, Oregon. A small town people drive through and forget to stop. Max was the only one who hadn't gone anywhere. He was my dad's dog first. Then mine. Okay, big guy, I said, stretching in the driveway. Today we tackle the junk. Max trotted beside me, tail wagging, tongue out, eyes alert. Even in old age, he still shadowed my every move like I was the most interesting thing in the world. We started clearing bins. Christmas lights from 2006. Broken power tools. A tangle of mystery cords. And then I saw the box. It wasn't labeled. No tape. No markings. Just a crumpled, sagging rectangle in the corner, coated in a thick layer of garage dust. I gave it a gentle nudge with my foot. Crunch. Soggy garbage, I muttered, reaching to toss it. Max barked. I flinched, startled. What's up with you? He moved like a blur, positioned himself between me and the bin. His hackles rose. His body tensed. His eyes weren't afraid. They were resolute. Max, I said softly. He growled. Then a flash of teeth. His mouth grazed my wrist, just enough to sting. Susan, I swear, he bit me. My sister's voice crackled through the speaker. He what? It's not bad. Barely broke skin. But he's never done anything like this. It's the box. What box? I paced the kitchen, pressing a paper towel to my wrist. Max sat on the rug, eyes fixed on the object we'd brought inside. I don't know what's in it, but he won't let me touch it. He's guarding it. There was a long pause. Don't throw it out. I wasn't planning to. Maybe he remembers something.
Dogs are weird like that.
Smells. Places. Emotions. I exhaled. It's just strange. He's never acted like this before. Then it's important.
Bring it in.
Let him keep it close. When he's ready, he'll let you open it. The box sat untouched all afternoon. I vacuumed. I made grilled cheese. I even mopped. Who mops on a Saturday? But every few minutes, I'd glance over to see Max, his paw gently laid across the top, like it was treasure. Finally, just past sunset, he looked at me, gave one soft bark. I sat cross-legged in front of him. You sure? He nudged the box. Carefully, I peeled back the soggy cardboard. It crackled with age. Inside, a folded red flannel blanket, stiff with dust. A faded squirrel chew toy. Max leaned in and gave it a squeak, then sighed like he'd been holding it in forever. Beneath the toy, a velvet box. Inside, Dad's watch. I gasped. My hands trembled. We thought it was lost forever. We searched after the funeral. Asked the rangers. Called the hospital.
But here it was.
Max leaned against me, his head heavy on my shoulder. I didn't cry right away. I just sat there, breathing in memories I hadn't dared recall. In the bottom of the box was a sealed photo album. The first image hit me like a freight train, me, 5 years old, in front of Dad's blue truck. Max in my lap, a puppy with oversized paws and crooked ears. The second, our first camping trip. Me squealing, Max licking marshmallow off my cheek. Dad, arms crossed, smiling behind the camera. Halfway through the album, I found a photo I didn't recognize. A cabin with a green recliner. A stone fireplace. Max and I curled up on Dad's lap. I sent it to Susan. Pine Hollow, she texted back. Grandpa Levi's old place. You were maybe 6. Max walked to the door and sat. I didn't need more convincing. The cabin was quiet. Untouched. Dusty but peaceful. Max moved with purpose. Straight to the fireplace. Behind a painting of a mountain lake, I found a hollow. Inside, a tin box filled with letters. Dozens. All addressed to me. The first one, dated 2 weeks before Dad died. If you're reading this, you've followed Max good. That means you're still letting your heart lead. Never forget that your soul is more compass than map. You've always known where to go. You just have to trust the pause beside you. Each letter was filled with stories, memories, drawings, even inside jokes. One had a list. Squirrel toy. Flannel blanket. Pine Hollow cabin. We were following the breadcrumbs of a life I'd forgotten. And Max remembered every step. In a lake photo buried in the album, I saw it again. A sign on the dock, Stillwater Boathouse. Another clue. We drove hours south. Max led me down the creaking dock and sat at the edge, staring at the planks. Underneath, wedged between boards, a metal box. Inside, a sealed envelope and a paper map. One more place. The house where Max first met you. There's something buried beneath the tree swing. We wanted you to find it when you were ready. I hadn't stepped foot there since we sold the house. But I remembered the yard, the oak tree, the tire swing, and so did Max. The new owner was kind, listened patiently, watched Max sniff the base of the old oak like it held a secret.
Dig, he said.
If your dog says it's there, I believe him. We found a tin lunchbox. Inside, a drawing of me and Max, a Polaroid, a ribbon from a school fair, and a journal in Dad's handwriting. Toby's Adventure Club. Day 1, Max came home. He licked my ear and stole my sock. I think he knows I'm his. I sat there for hours reading. The sun dipped low. The yard glowed. Max lay beside me, eyes soft, tail tapping the grass. There was one more letter in the tin. I didn't open it. Not yet. We drove back to Pine Hollow. The cabin. The fire. The blanket. Max curled up beside me. I unfolded the final envelope, but didn't read it aloud. This letter isn't about a place. It's about a moment. Sit with him. Just be. That's all he's ever wanted from you. That's what love is. That's what it's always been. I lay beside him. We watched the fire fade.
We didn't speak. We didn't need to.
Max passed 2 mornings later. It was quiet. Peaceful. His head in my lap, the squirrel toy between his paws. I wrapped him in the flannel blanket and carried him to the grove behind the cabin. Buried him beneath the trees, beside the trail we'd walked 100 times. I placed the compass, the whistle, the photo, and the final letter. Then I sat with him one last time. I didn't cry until the stars came out. I spent a week in the cabin after that, scanning every letter, every drawing, writing it all down. Susan was right. This wasn't just my story. It was Max's. It was Dad's. It was ours. Before I left, I whispered to the forest, "Lead the way, buddy." And I swear, just for a moment, I heard the gentle thump of a tail in the leaves. We all leave trails behind. Some are maps. Some are messages. But the ones that matter most, the ones we never forget, are the ones marked by paw prints, carried in love, and remembered by the ones who stayed when everyone else was gone. Max didn't guard that box. He guarded me. He always had.